Thank you so much for joining us today. I warmly welcome you to another exciting session of the STEM mentorship sessions proudly brought to you by Absa Bank Ghana Limited with support from Joy News and Joy Learning. The mentorship sessions are aimed at giants in the STEM industry to share with our audience the prospects within the industries and to give us the guidance they will need to reach their highest potential. I just can't stop laughing because it's just an exciting few minutes ahead. We have in the studio with us Dr. Victoria Mensah Hagan. And no, let me keep it a secret. Let's take a quick message from our sponsors and we'll be right back.
Whoever you're doing it for, we'll help you get it done. Simply. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA.
Today, the question is no longer, why do we have problems? But rather, how can we spin those challenges into opportunities? This is the revolutionary mindset we, students here at Academic City, are driven by. Academic City, we believe that the challenges of today are nothing like the opportunities of tomorrow. Hence, we're poised for the future. And so we say,
come join us.
Pakuli.
Yasanyan.
Fuyai Tibatalian.
Zafra Nadia.
Bien William.
Brabe Kanya. Ow, I'm gonna start Shaman Rojal.
As we lead the charge to empower the next generation of future educators. Academic City University College, redefining university education.
So we have Dr. Victoria Mensah Hagan with us. She'll be sharing about her story. She'll be sharing about her wonderful journey as a public health expert and the lead curator of Project Playtivity. But she is a doctor in herbal medicine. Yes, you heard me right. A doctor in herbal medicine. But we'll find out more as she shares with us what her life story and career has been.
All right, thank you, Lucy. The pleasure is all mine. So, as she said, my name is Dr. Victoria Mensah Hagan. I'm a doctor in herbal medicine. I work with Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. It's at Nungwa, as I said, yes. And it's a wonderful field as a herbal medicine. There is a whole lot of misconceptions about it, and we are going to break them down and let you understand and also let you know that it is safe to patronize, let you know where to patronize when you want to, and you have a wonderful session, I know.
Promises to be great. But tell us about your background and...
Okay, so I went to school. I grew up in Cape Coast, basically, yes. So I went to Flowers Gay schools for my primary to my junior high school education. I went to Ghana National College to pursue general science, right? And I went to KNUST to do herbal medicine. And I did public health at the University of Suffolk in the United Kingdom. Yes, so that's basically my academic journey. And professionally, I've worked with, right now I'm with Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. I've worked with Tetakwashi Memorial Hospital at Mangpong Equiapim. I've worked at Center for Plant Medicine Research at Equiapim Mangpong as well. I've been a teaching assistant before.
Likewise.
Yes, at KUST, yes. So I love to teach, yes. So it's because I have a little bit of academia, I have a little bit of clinical experience, and then the research as a Center for Plant Medicine Research, it makes me versatile to actually work with everybody. And I'm also now into public health, which is more of the policy making. So you see, herbal medicine, it has a whole lot of opportunities for my young people out there if they want to pursue. Yeah.
No, we do want to pursue this, but we want you to hold our hands and walk us through what the journey has been. You are at Flower Gate.
Flowers Gay.
Flowers Gay.
Yes, Flowers Gay School.
Flowers Gay School.
Yes.
And I'm thinking, you knew you
yes,
I have to be a doctor.
Yes.
But
so I always loved science.
Right.
Yes, I always loved science, and then I wanted to do science.
Okay.
So I chose it, senior high school. I know that you have to study hard because science is not easy. It's challenging, but you can do it.
Absolutely.
Yes. And so yes, I studied. I wrote the BC by God's grace. I had the grades. I went to Ghana National College to pursue general science, which was also, not so, easy. It's challenging as well. And I was also part of the science club for our National Maths and Science quiz.
Awesome.
Yes.
We're having a lot of alumni coming through.
Yes, and my time in Ghana National College, I actually represented my school at STMIE camp.
Okay.
Yes, which was held at the finals was held at what's it called, Archbishop Potter Girls.
Awesome.
And our project won the best innovative project. We extracted oil from pepper for see me in Chambers. Let me give you that.
No, you spill all the views.
Yeah.
Here.
So you see, I've been in plant medicine for a while, even before I even did herbal medicine. So we extracted oil from pepper, and the oil that we extracted was going to have antimicrobial
properties.
That you can use, and also was safe to consume. Yes, and then, but we didn't win the overall actually, but at least best innovative project is something to write home.
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're celebrating.
Yeah, right. So I decided to go into herbal medicine because personally I wanted to do cancer research. Okay. So you see, my brother actually had a friend who was into herbal medicine. And then she was always telling me how, the job prospects and what's not and whatnot. And then I also studied in Essex. We know that the cancer drugs are herbal medicines, but they are very toxic, the one for the chemotherapy. So it's actually piqued my interest because, if I go into a field that no more into plant medicine, we can actually do more research into it to make these medicines safe, or we can add on to alleviate the toxicity. You get me? So that was actually my main aim of entering herbal medicine, and it has been a wonderful journey. The cries, the joys, and it's been wonderful. I've met wonderful people. The opportunities, it's been a journey. Yeah.
Let's know about these challenges and cries.
Okay.
Maybe, we've heard of the celebrations when you were at Ghana National.
Yeah.
Maybe let's see if there are really some challenges on there. That would be a good place to start from. And then we go into KUST, and then the grit with which you need to experience and must have, to go through that herbal medicine 6-year course, you say.
Yes. So you train for 6 years. Yeah. So from Ghana National College, you are competing with boys. It's a mixed school, and then you have to work harder. As a woman, you have to work extra harder to be recognized. So I'm a very challenging person. So yes, we had to. So when I went for the SEMA, we were two, a guy and myself. All right, and then we went, but I had the support. Our school was a science resource center, so we had the equipment to help us to pursue our goal. We had teachers who were already, they were ready to help us anytime. Yeah, so even though the general science is not an easy, I won't say it's difficult, but you would have to do some reading, all right? I had the help to help me, smoothing my journey. Yeah, so yeah. And then I entered into herbal medicine. You have to get the grades, actually.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you have to get the grades. Some A's, yes, you will have to. And then, you see, it's in two parts, all right? Right now, everything, we are still in the orthodox section. So you will have to study the orthodox side, then come and study your herbal side.
Okay.
You understand? Because if you get a patient, the patient will be on some medication. If you don't have any idea what the medication is or what the medication does, how are you going to help the person? You get me? So yeah, you study some bits of the orthodox, all right, so that you add on your herbal medicine. The only thing is herbal is not for emergencies, all right? We don't do invasive, we don't do surgical procedures,
Right.
all right? It's basically primary health care, all right? So we don't do anything invasive, all right? So if you have an emergency, please don't go to a herbal clinic, all right? So yeah. So basically that's it. And then there is not only about the clinical side, there's a pharmaceutical side as well, all right? You have to study how to manufacture medication, okay? I was a teaching assistant in pharmaceutical chemistry, yes. And then you see, you have to study how to mix the chemicals, how to titrate, how to do all these things, all right? So you see, one subject, you are studying the clinical, you are studying how to make medicine, which are courses on its own. Pharmacy is making medication, and then our normal mainstream medicines for clinic. And you have a course where you are combining both of them. So you can see it's very challenging.
Yeah, I can get that sense now.
Yes.
Awesome.
Apart from that, there's also the regulatory aspect.
Very key.
Right? So you have to regulate the herbal medicine. So that is when you get people working at Food and Drug Authority to regulate the herbal medicines. If somebody brings a herbal product to me to regulate and I don't have an idea, how am I going to regulate it? You get me? So there's that other part. There's the marketing aspect too. You can be a pharmacy rep or medical rep. Okay. There's also the academia. I was a teaching assistant. I could follow that path and be a lecturer.
Right.
Yeah, you get me? Yes. And then our clinical, but there are a whole lot. So you can go into research. All right. Right now I'm into public health. So let's say COVID.
Right.
All right. I'll be doing a lot of research in COVID. I actually have a paper coming up. It's still in peer review. So I hope it gets published soon on COVID-19. So yeah. So I mean, we are in a country that people have a lot of misconceptions about herbal medicine. When the COVID-19 came, they will think that, oh, this plant, this tree can, manage or cure the disease. As a public health personnel, it is in my interest, in my power, to conduct research, is to educate, okay, that, okay, if you say you have this, bring it, let's test it and see. You get me? Yes, you have to do all these things. So it's all a prospect. And then because the field is still relatively a baby or new, you are at liberty to go anywhere you want. All right? It will get to a time that if you enter into clinic, I believe it will be very difficult to swap. But because it's still developing and it's still growing, you are at liberty to do or go to any place or swap if you want to add on. Yeah. So it's not being easy, but exciting.
Yeah, I can see that it's very interesting.
Very interesting.
And before you pass out, you'll touch on mostly everything.
Yes.
You do a bit of the
Yes.
pharmacology you mentioned.
Oh yes, yes.
You do
yes.
the clinicals and a bit of the orthodox
Yes.
to give you a base
Yes.
before you move into.
Yes, your own.
plant.
The plant medicine.
Could you mention a few of the modules on there so that we can begin to familiarize ourselves with?
Okay, so you study the basic human anatomy, the physiology, chemical pathology, human pathology. You do pharmaceutical chemistry that I was teaching. You do pharmacology. You do herbal medicine. You do pharmacognosy. You do herbal dispensing. All right, you do statistics. All right, you do supply chain for the marketing people. All right, you do public health. All right, yes. You go for clinical trainings. You have clinical sections. So there are a whole lot. That's one I can't even mention offhand.
Yeah.
But yes, so there's a bit of everything inside. Yes.
Awesome. It's a very strong cocktail.
Yes,
And you're
yeah.
encouraged to take this path as well.
Yeah.
Because you'll think maybe you were going through your mainstream medicine and maybe you didn't make some grades. That's why
No,
they
no,
push
no,
you.
no, no.
Sorry, that's a misconception. but
No,
please,
no.
No, demystify that.
So I only wanted to be a doctor. So
Okay.
whichever one, I'm okay with it. You understand? Yes. So I wanted to heal people.
Okay.
All right. But my main aim was, the cancer research into the herbal medicine. That is why I went into herbal medicine. Yes. And then I had someone who was already
In the
inside.
field,
Yes.
yeah, you looked
So
up to.
she encouraged me
Yes.
and then made me see. She was working at Interbetin,
Okay.
Cape Coast Teaching Hospital. Yeah. So why now the government hospitals have herbal units. They are incorporating. Yeah, there are a whole lot. All right. So when you want to, consume herbal medicines, you have to know the right place to go. You can come to Greenfield Scientific Herbal Clinic. As I said, we are Nungwa, we are top notch.
Yes,
all right.
please.
Yes. When you come, I'll take good care of
Come
you.
and see Dr. Mensah
Yes.
Hagan for all your herbal medicine
Yes,
needs.
I'll take good care of you.
Yes.
Okay. So because you don't want to go anywhere, buy anything that is adulterated that will harm you. All right. So you need to go to the correct places. All right. If you are not sure, go to the government hospitals that has herbal units, or come to Greenfield and I'll take care of you.
Thank you so much for
You're
that
welcome.
awareness. But still on the field, because we are nurturing tomorrow's generation of STEM leaders.
Yeah.
You've come thus far, peer review. I'm sure there's a lot more that you
Yes.
are looking to doing. But we'll get into Victoria's future and where she wants to go from here. But we want to still understand the herbal medicine journey or this career and what goes into it.
Okay.
Well, you have shared that. You go through, you do your science, get good grades, single digit, I believe.
Yes.
Going to KNUST, unfortunately, University of Ghana. We don't really have any other of the top universities in Ghana, offering that course. So you have to come to KNUST to do it.
If you want to do it in Ghana,
Yes, in Ghana.
yes, but outside other countries like China, even in the US, yes, and then other countries they have. But in Ghana, it's only
It's only
KNUST for now.
KNUST that's offering
Yes,
it. Okay.
yes.
Yeah, so you'll do that, and it's a 6-year course.
Yes,
and
training.
it's a wonderful time because you start off,
Yeah.
mainstream orthodox, and then you will break into
Yeah,
the specific,
Yeah.
plant
do-
herbal medicine courses, and then you pass out.
Yes.
And then I'm thinking like an orthodox
so
doctor,
yes,
you do
so
your housemanship
yes,
somewhere.
yes. So I was at Tetakwashi Hospital. Yes, so you do some at Center for Plant Medicine Research, and then you do some at Tetakwashi Memorial Hospital.
So
Because
every
it's-
student that goes to
Yes.
either go to these two
yeah,
places.
no, you go, not either. You will go to
Both.
Yes,
As part of
yes, because you will need to do the research aspect. That is the Center for Plant Medicine Research.
Ah, okay.
Okay,
Yes.
then so they are exposing you for you to choose.
Right.
Okay, so when you are done, you write your final exam. Okay, then you do your oath swearing. All right, then you pass out. When you pass out, if you want to be posted to the government hospitals, then the government postings. I'm in the private sector, so I was not posted. All right, yes. So I'm into private. So some people who want to go into the regulatory, they will be posted to Ministry of Health.
Okay.
Okay, yes, Food and Drugs Authority.
Okay.
You understand? If you want to go into manufacturing, all right, pharmaceutical companies are there like NS Chemists. All right, they use herbal plant medicines to produce medicines.
Right.
So yes, they will employ you. You understand?
Good stuff.
Yeah. So you are not limited
Okay.
to clinic. No, you are not. So depending on what you want, that's why they expose you to do all these things.
Help us demystify all of these misconceptions. And the list is very long. because
Yeah,
we
it's
were-
very tall list.
We were discussing that before we came on, and I just don't know where to start from. Do you need I know this answer is yes, but you need to go through the 6 years
Yes.
to be able to then have license to then produce herbal medicine.
Yes, ideally, yes. But, we don't also want to neglect our older, our fathers and mothers that have the knowledge. Some people have the knowledge about plant medicine, you understand, but they need to be regulated. So they go through some sort of training. Okay. So ideally, yes, but there is a case that our old mothers and fathers can't do that. So they have some sort of training and they have some sort of license, which is limited. But we are in Ghana. So even the limited licenses, they are using it to do
everything
good, which is not supposed to be so.
Right.
You get me? Yes, they are giving some licenses. They do some trainings for them, some sessions. Some they do it at Kenya University. Some too they have other places for them. Yes, so that how they will prepare. You understand the safety around preparation and all that. Bacterial load, microbial load, how to handle quality assurance and all that. So that I mean we can't neglect them because the plants that they know I don't know.
Absolutely.
You understand? They know more of the plant medicines than we. We are more clinical oriented. You understand? So we can't, so they will let us know because they've practiced it for a long time. They know that, okay, this plant and this plant, they get this effect or it reduces its potency, okay? So, we will have to incorporate them somehow, all right? So, yeah, they give them some sort of training, but, some exceed their limits. But we'll get there.
That training, because without due respect, I know that we are saying they are illiterates, but you'll have to do it in a local language. I don't know how.
Yes.
Such trainings.
Yes.
And how do you gather them? Because it's another ballgame altogether to say KUST is running a course and teach.
So it's not. They don't do it like. Let's say a year, all of them are in school. No. So they have sessions for them. Their own is basically not really clinical work. No, more of the manufacturing.
Right.
Okay, more of how to even identify, they won't adulterate it and all that. There are more of the manufacturing aspect, not the clinical aspect, no. How they handle medicines, how they will, prepare the medications well. Some of them work with us,
right?
All right, and then it's a team effort. All right, yes.
Inclusivity, right?
Yes, it's a team effort.
Awesome.
Yeah.
But is there one herbal medicine that's solves every problem? You know how I would say it in tree.
Yes.
And some is that true?
Okay,
is that true?
What I'll say is what I'll say is to some extent, okay, because in herbal medicine the difference is that we in orthodox medicines or normal pharmaceuticals, they extract a particular constituent, all right? Let me give you an example. Aspirin, all right? Aspirin is from a plant called acetyl salicylic, yes. So they extract that particular constituent, from willow plant, all right? They extract that particular constituent, acetyl salicylic acid, to make the aspirin, all right? When you take the aspirin, you have some effects, okay? But when I give you the whole willow plant, you don't have that effect because there are other constituents in the willow plant that counter the effects of the negative side of the acetyl salicylic acid.
Okay.
You understand me? You understand? So let's say that the willow plant has constituent A, it has constituent B, has constituent C. Normally, if I extract constituent A, it will cure my headache, all right? If I extract constituent B, it will cure my stomach pain. Right. C will cure my rashes. Right. But there's a case, I'm giving you everything together, and it's going inside you. So A is going to work, B is going to work, and C is also going to work. All right? So if you have rashes, you have headache, you have stomach pain, all three may go away.
Okay.
You get me? But it doesn't mean herbal medicine is a panacea for everything. No.
Okay.
Okay, to some extent, yes. All right. But it doesn't mean that every herbal medicine cures every disease in the world. No. They just exaggerate for, money.
Strong marketing was.
Yes, because it's a business, so they have to make money. You get me? Yes. So it doesn't mean because I'm giving you everything, it's going to do a holistic healing. You get me? Instead of a particular target. So when A, B, C are there, it will go and do that work. But it doesn't mean that, it's a panacea for all.
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay.
So let's go to the right places.
Yes.
Make sure they are licensed.
Yes.
And then get your herbal medicine.
Yes.
And it's as good as the orthodox.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Victoria swears by it.
Yes. But the only thing I said, herbal medicines is not for emergencies, please. If you have an emergency, please don't visit a herbal clinic.
Okay.
All right? Herbal medicines work slowly.
Okay.
Okay? It's supposed to complement. You understand me? Yes. So if, let's say, someone's BP is 200 or over 180, and then you rush the person to herbal clinic, no, we are not doing the person any good. You understand? You get me? They have to be stabilized first, okay? And then you can now go to a herbal clinic, and then they'll give medication to add on, okay? Yes, to complement. It's not supposed to replace. No.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, it's not supposed to be replaced. It has to complement, all right, the allopathic medicine. So please, if you have an emergency, no, please don't visit a herbal clinic.
Yes, please. No, share with us some more misconceptions that you might have demystified along your way.
And then the misconception that herbal medicine don't have side effects. Please, it is not true. Everything has a side effect. The only thing is sometimes it has no known side effects, all right? And then side effects are not always bad.
Right.
Side effects just mean some other effects the drug is giving you, which is not the main effects. Okay, so I give you a medication to cure your stomach pain, but somehow your headache is gone. It's a side effect.
Right.
You understand me? Yes. But you see, as I said, let me still use the aspirin, all right? When you take it, some side effects that you get, like asthmatics don't take it because it will exacerbate the attack, all right? But when I give you the willow plant, you won't get an asthma attack on aspirin. You get me? Yeah. So you tell me that the willow plant doesn't have side effect, which is not true.
Okay, maybe doing something else.
Good. All right? It has no known side effects. It's supposed to reduce your fever, but a side effect is it is reducing or counteracting that asthmatic attack that you may have only on the acetylsalicylic acid. You get me? Yes. So please, herbal medicines, like every other thing, have side effects. Maybe it's not known, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have. Yeah.
Would you have done something different?
You're
so passionate about this.
Oh yes, I am.
Did you think you would have done something different?
Oh yes, I would have been an engineer.
Awesome.
I would have been an engineer because
I very competitive.
Yes, I love solving problems.
Right.
You know, yes. So I would have been an engineer. It was actually a battle between biomedical engineering, about medicine, and then I think dentistry or something.
So that means you got all of these courses when you applied?
No, I didn't. I dropped. It was like either one, the first choices. Yeah. Okay. But I had more affinity for the healthcare, than the engineering side.
You can see that solely we are going into your life.
Yes. So yeah.
What do you do for fun? I know we're just moving away from the herbal, and then we'll talk about you being a lead curator.
Okay, all right. So for fun, let me see. I like sleeping a lot.
I'm tired from all of that.
Yes, and sometimes I hang out with friends. Yeah, and maybe watch some movies. Yeah, basically that. And there's maybe some reading or something.
Right. Yeah. So then you're still finding time to do Project Playtivity. But we'll talk more about that when we come back from this special message from our sponsors.
whoever you're doing it for, we'll help you get it done. Simply. That's Africanacity. That's APSA.
Today, the question is no longer, why do we have problems? But rather, how can we spin those challenges into opportunities? This is the revolutionary mindset we, students here at Academic City, are driven by. Academic City, we believe that the challenges of today are nothing like the opportunities of tomorrow. Hence, we're poised for the future. And so we say,
Come join us.
Pakuli. Fuyai te battalion.
Self-Ranadia.
Viens nous rejoindre.
Brabe Kanyam. Ao, Amanasat Shamil Hojao.
as we lead the charge to empower the next generation of future educators. Academic City University College, redefining university education.
Staying on, the conversation continues and it has been exciting. Dr. Victoria Mensah Hagan still on here and sharing with us the fact that it's quite easy to get a job.
Yes, very easy to get a
If
job.
you're a doctor in herbal medicine.
yeah.
Tell us about that, and then we quickly go
Okay.
into your lead curatorship at Project Playtivity.
Okay, so as I was sharing you backstage, we are not many in the system, okay? So, I mean, the government hospitals need herbal doctors to man it, okay? They need people in academia, they need people in the private sector, policy making, and we are not many. So we are hot cake. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
We are hot cake. So, yeah, the earlier you get in, the better for you.
And there are some
Yes.
comments from our Facebook page. Ghana National, oh, your school, they are watching
Yes.
the show, and their thumbs ups and saying very insightful. We also have a Charles Sofori. Thank you, Charles, for sending that through. He's saying inspirational. And there's one question from Menu. Menu is asking, have you developed any product on the market yet?
Okay, so
Or you're just administering,
Okay.
what's already there?
So, Greenfield, as I said, Scientific Herbal Clinic, we are into manufacturing as well. So we have Bright's Garlic Plus on the market and Bright Soja Capsules on the market, yes. It's the Bright is BRYT, all right? So please, if you go to the market and then it's not BRYT, please, it's not from Greenfield. And if you know you want authentic herbal medicines, it's Greenfield that you must come to. Yes, so the Garlic Plus is for immune boosting, okay? Circulation and all that. And then the Soja Power is for, as you say, male vitality. Male vitality. So yeah, you have
We'll
to.
not go there. We'll
Yes.
not talk about
So yeah, Bright Soja capsules and Bright Garlic Plus from Greenfield. That is a product that I helped in the research of developing the product. So yes, I can assure you that it's safe to buy and then to take.
Okay, for immune boosting.
Yes.
And then for the other one as well. Anyway, so that's this very interesting part of your life.
Okay.
And then you have a curatorship, sorry.
Yes, Playtivity.
Yeah, what
okay.
is that?
So it's a program that some of my friends and there's a group we call Creativity Group.
Okay.
So from Creativity Group, we have Dex Technologies.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, so the master people.
Yes,
okay.
we have Ceci Technologies.
Awesome.
Yes, we have Smooth.
No, I've
All
not heard
right.
of Smooth.
Okay, so Smooth. All right. So they are into it's still tech. So
Based, right.
all these are people from Creativity Group
Okay.
that they are doing amazing things. So we are into STEM education. So Project Playtivity, we basically go to rural areas. All right. We introduce these children, all right, to basic science and tech experiments that they've read in books, they've not seen. And we use basic things like balloons, straw, pencils. You know, we can design a whole digestive system with balloons and straws.
You should have brought some props for us to show.
Yeah, oh, don't worry. Right now, Dex is the
What your
main,
main focus,
yes,
okay.
Yes, Dex has taken over Project Playtivity. That's what they're doing, the science sets.
Yeah, the science
yes, and then it's more of the circuits board and the robotics. All right, so it started from the basics, you know, and it was so fun, you know. Amazingly, these children, you tell them that, okay, this and this, you just use your mouth to describe it, give them the materials, and they will do it. And it's so interesting to watch. It's so interesting. So yeah, Playtivity.
You should have brought some props for
well,
us
don't
to
worry,
show.
next time.
But how did that start? And now you're sharing that it's a subset of this bigger group. What is this group about?
So
and when did it start? And what role
Ken
do you
USC.
play? Okay.
It's actually it's a group of scientists who are curious, all right, to help. Solve a problem. You understand? Yes, we have members all over the. You know, solar taxi. You've heard about solar taxi?
Yeah.
Yes.
Jorge was on the. Yeah, Jorge.
Yes. Like we have someone in IBM now. Like everybody,
so like a fraternity.
Good.
Okay.
Everybody from Creativity Group is doing amazingly well.
Yeah.
All right, in science and innovation.
Awesome.
Yes. Yes. So. Yeah. So that's it. So it's like a fraternity, as you said.
Right.
And it's like we challenge ourselves. Maybe let's say Dex has a project they want to do. They say something. Then we all bring our ideas to help. I mean, even though now we are, separated, some are other parts of the world, we're still together some way, somehow. We make things happen. At least once a year, at least we meet. Yeah, so
that's why. And you're the lead curator then.
for Playtivity.
Okay.
Playtivity. So, when you went, the last one we went to was at Insuatre in the Sunyani.
Okay.
So, yeah, I was in charge of getting the children the sessions and also to create and then the innovation aspect. Yes, someone will be in charge of logistics.
Right.
Someone will be in charge in the teaching sessions and all that. Yeah, it's a very interesting.
No, you can see that the relationships are ones that we've already had because Jorge was on the show last year, and I'm sure we'll be looking at bringing in whoever.
Yes.
Is
You can. Yes, you can. Everybody is available, and you will love everybody. You know?
No, please do let us bring all of them coming in one after the other and sharing the wonderful experiences.
You know, people from Creativity too were also Brela in their schools. So,
alumni.
Of NSMQ. So yeah,
awesome.
Have a lot of.
No,
them
we
inside.
celebrate you all for the
Thank
wonderful work that you're doing. It's all about giving back.
Yes,
It is definitely all about giving back, like you're sharing. They've gone out and learned. You went to Suffolk, and the focus is public health.
Public health.
You're you're looking for opportunities. Who knows, maybe your next Playtivity could be centered around that. Please bring us along if you may.
No problem.
Now we want to quickly throttle back into the herbal medicine conversation. And when I saw the profile and they said doctor, okay, that's okay. I met a doctor, Dr. Shirley, 2 days ago. Then I read a bit and I'm like, herbal medicine, okay. This is not the face of a doctor in herbal medicine as you would have it.
A misconception because in the layman, when you mention herbal medicine, all they can picture is someone with raffia, skirt somewhere with cowries. They'll be having, sticks. They'll be putting medication in bottles and all that, which is not the real. It's just a misconception. Yes, that is there, but gradually we are developing into science. China has gone a long way. India has gone a long way. We are using herbal medicines in our hospitals. As I said before, Bonisan, Coughlin, okay, Prostat 60, all right, Liz 52. All these are herbal medicines, all right, Bright Garlic Plus, all right.
Tianshi and the rest.
Yes, they are all herbal medicines that we use in our hospital because they've been developed well.
Right.
All right. Lots of research has gone into it. All right. There are published articles about them. Okay.
It's not an easy journey.
Yes, they are published. So when you want to take them, you can read about it. Oh, yes, so it is safe for me to use because we don't have a lot of insight into it. You get me? But in Ghana, we are still developing, but we have a problem. You know, our rules and regulations are, yes. So people are doing all sorts of things, adulterating, herbal products, all right? And then you see, if a herbal product will harm you, all right, will spoil your kidney or your liver, it means it's either that plant is already toxic,
okay,
or it's being adulterated with something else. All right, because if a herbal product is safe, all right, it doesn't, because it's going to do a holistic healing and it even works very slowly. So if it is causing harm, then it means that plant is a non-toxic plant or they've added something else. Right. So be careful when you buy from buses and the people who are alone, please come to Greenfield or go to the public herbal units and you'll be safe.
Then there's this trend of organic this and that and all of
supplements.
Yes.
Oh,
and I don't want to mention names, but you know what I'm talking about. All of these.
Yes, I
power superfood,
Well,
all of these standing.
Well, I don't have a lot of information on that. When someone brings a product like that to me, I ask the person, what are the ingredients inside? So that I can have an idea what it does, all right? Because I don't know, we don't have a standard, what's it called, pharmacopoeia, because plants are 1,001 in the world, all right? And let's say banana leaves maybe cures headache. The same headache can be cured by mango leaf. You get me? So if somebody tells me that, okay, they have a product for headache, which is an organic supplement or something, I wouldn't know unless you tell me that, okay, the ingredients are A, B, C. Then I'll have an idea, okay, of what it does. So those organic products, yes, I know some, but I can't really give you more information about them. Yeah.
Okay, we're having some reactions on Facebook. There's one from Ama Nancy. Maybe she's an old friend of yours. She's saying, this is nice, choosing herbal medicine over engineering and was it dentistry?
Yeah.
That's a tough one. And then, people are selling you some hats.
Okay, so the dentistry, I didn't do it because it was strictly fee paying. So, I didn't want to hurt my mother's pockets. So, yeah.
No, awesome. Well, we've spoken about the misconceptions. We've spoken about what the face of herbal medicine is or should be, looking at the likes of China, the likes of India and how far they've come in that industry. We've also understood the journey. You have to go to KNUST or you may have to
go
travel outside of
come back.
Ghana to do that. But once you choose KNUST, you start off with the rest of the medical.
And then you have some courses together. But that's also, we don't do invasive procedures. All right, we are limited. Right. It's just primary health care.
Right.
All right. The the course is more into the pharmaceutical aspect than the clinical aspect. Yeah, I can say, because I mean because the regulation of herbal medicine is still, so they promote that aspect more than the clinical part.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in that course, there's a bit of logistics, supply chain, you do some marketing. So it's not really boring. Makes you all-rounded.
Yes.
I really like the fact you do the market, because you have to sell the drug.
You
Like the
have
way people
to.
sell it.
Good. Like
No, great stuff. And when you're
Yeah.
passing out, it's not difficult. You definitely have to go to Mampong.
Yes, you would.
Have to do Mampong.
You
So
would. Then you go
great
to
opportunity
center.
to travel.
Yes, you go to
Tetekwashi
yes,
Memorial.
Tetekwashi. Yeah, you would have to do.
And
then you would be testing people's products. So you see, they are training you to go to the regulatory, so you can work in Food and Drugs Authority. So when you're at center, you would be, testing people's product. They will bring it, then you will test it for them. All right.
Great.
Yeah. So when you're done, whichever path you want, you just choose.
and they are highly sought after. Let me use your words. Hot cake.
Hot cake.
Hot cake. You know, to know that you're the 161th.
Yes. Yeah. On my line says I'm 161th. Like.
Interesting. So there are a few of them. So we're encouraged for more of us to go into this career, because you're really, really highly sought after. All of these new clinics, herbal clinics, as it were, springing up, are looking for definitely someone who is licensed and know their stuff to come and help them. So please, this is good stuff.
Yes.
Then you did your public health. So I just want to know, some of the doctors, the orthodox, you can go and do, like we learned from Dr. Shell, you can go and do specialization in cardiology and doing this. So
okay. So
what is
in
it
herbal
for
medicine,
someone in the herbal
in herbal
medicine?
medicine, the herbal medicine itself is a specialty.
Okay.
Okay. So if, let's say, if a colleague in the orthodox wants to branch into herbal medicine, it's a specialty on its own.
Okay.
All right. But you can do more. As I have chosen public health, so for me, I want to go off from the clinical setting and do more into research. As I said, that is my passion. I want to do more research work. You understand? Yes, someone can do pharmacognosy. All right.
And that will be a top-up.
A top-up.
I want MB,
All right.
MA, or MSc.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You get me. Someone can do pharmacology. All right. Someone can do chemical pathology, or anyone you want to do. Yeah, because you're not limited. Yes, the only thing you can't do is procedures, invasive procedures. Okay. That's the only thing.
Can't perform surgery.
No, you
Don't
can't.
go.
If you want to, then you have to go and do 4-year NBCHB on top. Then
right.
yes.
So we're learning. We're learning new stuff and
Yeah.
how we can find our way
Yes,
through.
yes.
Though once you have the passion, thank you
Yes.
for helping us discover
Yes.
and develop these interests.
Yes.
Where are you going next from here?
Oh, WHO.
Cheers to that. Amen.
Amen.
No, but really.
Oh yes. Oh yes. So I will do my doctorate.
How are you preparing?
in
Let me just ask.
And then, well, let's hope and pray.
But what would you do your PhD in?
Public health. I'm into I'm into health policy. So
Okay.
policies, I'll be doing policies. I mean, I'll be telling you to mask up during COVID. I'll be all the protocols. So that's what's health policy. So for health policy, I can even manage a hospital. All right. So I'll be making the policies. All right. So with that, I'll become your medical superintendent. Yes. So it's a diverse.
It is diverse, and we are still celebrating this career, and we're still celebrating you, Victoria. We've learned that you're doing Playtivity on the side, but on a more
But
lighter
for
please
some
go ahead.
time, we've been on a break for Playtivity because of schedule.
Right,
All
no,
right.
not a problem at
Yes.
all. We understand, but please do let us know so we can meet more of the old Brilla students.
Oh, yes.
They can come in and share the exciting stories
Yes.
as well. We just want to really get to know you. I mean, that's this time. We've had enough. I mean, I'm feeling your lowest of lows and your highest of highs. Because sometimes we want to hear this because our audience, mostly SHS students, they're going there at this point in their life where they need this one nugget to keep them going. What would this be from you to them?
Okay, so as I said, the program is challenging. you can get to a point you want to drop out. I won't lie. You have sleepless nights. Like when I was on campus, I had to forgo a lot of activities because I have lab manuals to write. I have assignments to submit. You know, I go to the lab every day. My day will start at 6 a.m. My lab session will close at 6 a.m., 7 p.m. You understand? So it's tough. It's not easy. You break down if you don't take care. But you have to know that, no, it's just a journey. You know, before the sword comes out, it has to pass through the fire.
Right.
You get me? And then, you know, you have more benefits at the end. So, yeah, you have your lows and lows. You do lab, and then you get 2/10. You know, you write exam, what's it called? My tech people, accession. A is true, B is true. It is A because A relies on B, so true. That thing, you'll be confused. Accession, you'll be just praying for 40% to pass. It is not pharmacology.
Not to break your heart.
That is the truth of the matter. No. Prepare. Pharmacology, anatomy, can pass. Oh my goodness. Have to be studying the ions, you know, and all that. And it's challenging, but I mean, it's nothing that when you put your eyes on, you can't do. All right.
Indeed. Nurturing tomorrow's generation
Yes.
of STEM leaders. And because we're saying it's for tomorrow, we're nurturing you for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We want to just take a few minutes to talk about what the career holds for tomorrow. What are the emerging trends you see coming up?
Okay. So for herbal medicine, I know that now the world is actually going herbal. All right.
Okay.
More research into it. I mean, even when COVID came, they were doing more research into that side. And even in Ghana, they are opening more herbal units in hospitals. All right. So they will need more herbal doctors. All right, to man the place. You get me? And then yes, more research work needs to be done. That one, it will never end. So we need more research work. And let's say if a Ghanaian gets a breakthrough with herbal medicine, gets a Nobel Prize or something, it will be a plus for us, you know. Yeah, because right now we've abused medication. We are having antibiotic resistance and all that. You understand? So we are seeking for alternative, all right, to add on, all right, to help.
Would there be use of, not to cut you, but use of technology, use of, as it were, digitizing?
Oh, yes.
The processes or how it's administered, or even in the findings.
Yes,
we want to see how that comes into play.
Yes, because I remember when I was at Mount Point, there was this drug that they were trying to see if it can be used as IV.
Okay.
All right, but I left, so I didn't follow up. It's a herbal medicine. You understand? And then you see the process that it has to go through to see. So imagine if we get to a point that now herbal medicine can be used in invasive procedures. Right. It will really be a good thing.
Yeah, the world is going herbal.
But we have a long way to go. But I believe that one day we'll get there. Yeah,
we will get there.
Yeah.
Well, but this is what time will offer us today.
Oh, that's.
We'd like to see you again.
Oh, I'll definitely come.
With the papers published. Who knows, you've started your PhD. No, but thank you so much,
You're welcome.
Victoria, for sharing with us this wonderful industry career.
Yeah.
Love it. Herbal medicine, doctor in herbal medicine, and the career prospects are enormous. You are hot cake.
Yes, hot cake.
Hot cake. If you pursue this course, and you will not regret it.
Oh,
Victoria is evidently showing us that you will not. You know, regardless of all the misconceptions, she set the record straight on a lot of things for us. And I pray that we're taking this feedback and making sure that we don't find ourselves on the wrong side of things. You know, side effects, known side effects. Constituents, we need to be careful about those because you're usually drug and plant interactions, people taking orthodox, mixing it up.
Yes, there's a way to
a lot of counsel before you take any of these. And it's not for emergencies.
No, please. It's not for emergencies.
Awesome. We'll be right here tomorrow at 5. We're live on STEMfest GH, NSMQ Facebook pages. We're also on Instagram, please send your questions, send your comments. We love it when you send them through. Give us a shout out from now till 21st of September. And then on the 22nd to the 24th, the SciTech Fair, where we do exhibitions. You get to see the innovative projects that our students, 10 selected schools, have put together. And one of them will emerge winners, which we will crown as the SciTech Fair winners for 2022. So please stick and stay with us. It continues to be exciting here on the STEM Festival Mentorship Sessions. My name remains Lucy Akosiafiaduni. Good evening.
Alande, make I walk you through my everyday life. Busy from the morning light. My to-do list long, shadow fit to overlap. So sharp, turn on mobile app. School fees check, light bills check. Go on with speed like a G4 jet. Maybe at the thing I am not upset. Check, I don't even use checks to the check.
Join the ABSA family and make fast, easy and safe transactions with our digital products. Log on to absa.com.gh. No long tail. We like 'em simple and easy.
Believe me, no long tens in my life, but like I'm simple and easy.
Today, the question is no longer, why do we have problems? But rather, how can we spin those challenges into opportunities? This is the revolutionary mindset we, students here at Academic City, are driven by. Academic City, we believe that the challenges of today are nothing like the opportunities of tomorrow. Hence, we're poised for the future. And so we say,
Come join us.
Pakuli. Oyayi te battalion.
Self-remedier.
Bien nous rejoindre.
Brave Kanya. Ow, I'm gonna start Shamir Hoja.
as we lead the charge to empower the next generation of future leaders. Academic City University College, redefining university education.
Whoever you're doing it for, we'll help you get it done. Simply. That's Africanacity. That's ABSA.